ready, let's start laying all the way down on your back. You've got those weights and the ball nearby in case you want to reach for them. Good. Let's just start arms open, palms up. Knees are bent, find a comfortable position here. And we're going to start with our breathing. Inhaling through your nose and exhaling out your mouth. As you inhale, feel your rib cage open. As you exhale, pull the rib cage together, belly button to spine. Let's do a few big breaths here. Inhaling through your nose and exhaling out your mouth. Just pushing away the thoughts from outside and focusing in here on your practice. Good. Knees are bent. Let's let the knees go to the right as your gaze goes to the left. Finding a nice rotation stretch, just warming up the spine here. We're going to inhale it back to center. Exhale to switch. Knees go to the left, gaze goes to the right. Good. Back to center. Let's go one more each side. As you go, just finding your breath, finding your stretch here. Perfect. Good. Back to center. We've got knees bent, feet flat, arms are still out nice and wide to a T, palms up. You're going to open up the knees into a butterfly. Soles of the feet together, and then bring the knees back together. We'll do a couple more like this, just opening up those hips, finding a nice stretch here before we go. Again, we've got the ball, a set of weights. Good. Let's do one more like this. Perfect. All right. We're going to take both legs up towards the ceiling. Just get a nice hamstring stretch. Reach behind the thighs or calves. Maybe point and flex the toes. Perfect. And then we're going to take the feet back to the mat. Knees are bent, feet flat. Arms are going to come up to 90. Palms face away. It's an inhale. Exhale. Hands come down to the hips. Inhale. Back up to 90. Continuing here, we're going to move into our hundreds next. This is our hundreds prep. So for our hundreds, you could keep your head on the mat. You could come up into a chest lift if you'd like. You can keep your feet on the mat. You could take the legs to tabletop, 90, or a challenge position. We're going to be pumping those arms 5 or 6 inches down by the hips, breathing in for 5 counts and out for 5 counts for 100 counts. Classic hundreds, you decide which option you'd like. On this next one, hands come to hips. We start pumping for our hundreds, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 30, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 40, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50. Halfway done. Maybe you add a challenge. If the head is feeling strained, you can always take a hand behind the head or set your head back down. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 70. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 80. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 90. Last set, breathe in. Last set, breathe out. And set it on down. Take a big inhale and exhale. Let the ribcage open there. I like hundreds. There's a lot of different options. You can move from beginner to advanced. And as you do it, you can find your progression. It gets a little bit easier as you continue to practice. Good. All right, we're going to take hands behind the head, elbows wide. Legs are going to come to tabletop. Knees are over hips, shins parallel to the ground. We're going to warm up those obliques, going right into crisscross. We're going to take right shoulder to left knee, right leg shoots out to 45, and then we crisscross to switch. Switch. Good. Keeping those elbows wide. It's shoulder to knee, not elbow to knee. Finding that rib to hip, the obliques here. Good. Breathing in, breathing out. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it on down. Take a big inhale and an exhale. Make sure we're going to reach for one of the weights. So just one weight. Good. Knees will still be bent, feet flat. Left hand is going to stay on the mat. Right hand is gonna come up to 90 with that weight, just one weight here. We're gonna do a little bit more with those obliques. When you're ready, it's an inhale, exhale. You're gonna come up into a chest lift, reaching that weight to the opposite side, left side, and then coming back down, weight comes back up to 90. Good. Inhale, exhale, reach the weight, and come back down. If you want a more intermediate option, you could take the left hand behind the head as you go, reaching up and over, and back to 90. Let's do 3 more like this. Good, 2 more. Trying to get up off of those shoulders as you go. Last one. Head down, we switch arms. Left hand grabs the weight. Right hand can start on the mat or behind the head. It's an inhale, exhale, twisting up and over towards that right side. Nice and slow, come back down. Think of the same pace. Up as you come down, not just dropping back down. And as you reach, really trying to squeeze that rib to hip to find the oblique work here. We got 3 more. You guys got this. 2 more. Nice and controlled. Warming up that core. Last one. Perfect. And then we're going to set that weight down. We're reaching for our ball now. So we're going to go into some bridging. We warmed up the front body, that core. Now we're going to warm up the back body. Ball's going to go right above the knees, the lower thighs. Make sure the shoulders are nice and down and that you've got a neutral spine. So ball is right above the knees. Knees are back, feet flat. Find a little pocket of air underneath the low back, that neutral spine position. We start with just a pelvic tilt. Inhale, exhale, press the low back down, tiny movement. Inhale back to neutral. So the only thing that's happening with this is we're just starting to warm up that pelvis. It's an exhale as you press the low back down, tilting that pelvis forward. Inhale back to neutral. If you have anything going on in the low back as we go on with our bridging, you're gonna hinge the hips up and down instead of rolling the hips up and down. Good, keep a little pressure on the ball, starting to warm up the inner thighs here as well. When you're ready on this next one, inhale, neutral, that little pocket of air. You're gonna press down the low back and then slowly lift the hips, one bone at a time, scooping up, hips come up into that diagonal bridge. Inhale, exhale, nice and slow, rolling one bone at a time all the way down. Good, continuing here as you go, pressing evenly into the feet. That little pressure on the ball, trying to find the glutes as you come up into that diagonal. Perfect. We have a few more like this. You have the option. You can keep your hands flat on the mat. More intermediate option, you're going to have robot arms, 90-degree bend, or your arms can go all the way up towards the ceiling. As you go through the bridge, you don't have those arms as kickstands. It's a little bit more glute work. You decide what you want to do today. Again, rolling through, imprinting the spine up into the air, kneecap shoot away, and rolling back down. We're gonna do one more like this. On this last one, we hold up in the air. Once you are up, really squeeze those glutes. Keep that pressure on the ball. Little pulses on the ball. We go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale, nice and slow. Roll one bone at a time all the way down. Good, we're gonna adjust. So ball is gonna go behind the right knee. Left foot will stay on the mat. If this is too intermediate advanced for you, you can go back to both feet flat on the mat. Otherwise, you have that left foot on the mat, right leg has the ball. We're going into a single leg bridge. We're gonna hinge instead of articulate. So it's an inhale, exhale, press the hips up, squeeze the glutes, inhale, exhale, come back down. So the difference between that hinge and that roll is you just press right up, squeezing the glutes and coming back down. Keep that pressure on the ball, you don't wanna lose it. Again, you have those 3 different options for the hands. You can always keep the hands on the mat, take the arms to robot arms or 90 degree. As you do this, try to evenly press the hips up and down, not letting one side drop. We're gonna hold up in that single leg bridge. You're gonna tap that right toe down to the mat, back to tabletop. We're here for 5. You guys got this. 4, 3, 2, last one, Inhale, exhale, hinge back down. Good. Let's take a little stretch before we go other side. Just take those legs up towards the ceiling, point and flex. Again, if that option is too much on those hamstrings, you can always go back to both feet flat on the mat. When you're ready, we go other side. Ball behind the left knee. Squeeze on that ball. Right foot is flat on the mat. Back into those hinge bridges. It's an inhale, exhale, hinge up. Squeeze those glutes. Inhale, exhale, hinge down. As you go here, you want to press evenly into that right foot, not rolling out to the pinky side part of the foot. Imagine all four corners of the foot are pressing down into the mat. Good. You guys got this. We have a few more like this. You have those different options with the hands. Keep that pressure on the ball. This next one, we hold up in that bridge. Again, that single leg toe tap, left toe taps down and back up. You don't have to go all the way to the mat. Just go what works for you. We're here for 4 more. 3 more. Don't let the back arch. 2. Last one. Inhale, exhale, hinge back down. Take the ball out. Reach those legs back up towards the ceiling. 1 more hamstring stretch here. Good job, guys. All right, we're gonna tuck the ball off to the side for a minute and reach for both our weights. So knees are bent, feet are flat. We're gonna have both weights into the hands, and then the weights are gonna come up to 90. With all of our weight work, you can always ditch the weights and just do the arm movements if the weights get too heavy. We're gonna go 10 chest flies when you're ready. Arms go out wide, chest fly, and then back up. Good. As you go, try to think bicep to bicep. We have 8 more. You guys got this, nice and strong. And we're in a neutral position with the core, engaging that core as those weights come down. It's an inhale and an exhale. We have 6 more. You guys got this. 5. 4, 3, 2 more. Last one. Good. Take those weights up towards the ceiling. Arms are at 90. We're going to go tricep skull pressure. So elbows are going to stay directly over the shoulders. We go down for 10. Weights come down on either side of the head there. 9. Good. Tricep is one of the more weaker spots of the body. 8, 7, try to go same pace, up and down. 6, 5, engage the core as those weights come down as well. We got 3, 2, last one here. Weights come up towards the ceiling. We're gonna do that 1 more time. Each one, chest fly out wide for 10. 9. Again, you can always ditch the weights if you need. 8. It's a little arm strengthening here. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Arms go up to 90. Last set. You guys got this. Tricep skull crusher for 10. You can always take the weights together if you need. A little bit gentler. 8. 7. You should feel the back of the upper arm. 6. 5. 4. Should be starting to feel those shakes. 3. 2. Last one. Good. Set those weights off to the side. Good job, guys. Roll out the wrists for a second. Take a big inhale and an exhale. We're going to extend the legs out to the mat. Legs are straight. Arms come up to 90. Palms face each other. It's an inhale, exhale. Chin to chest. We're going to see curl, roll it all